So how do you protect your investment on an all-cash real estate purchase? This is Dave at TitleSearch.com. There's 3 or 4 things that are important to remember when you're buying a property all cash without a mortgage company that a cash buyer needs to keep in mind. First of all, you don't have that lender as a second backup protective agency. When you're borrowing money on a property, that lender is going to make sure that their rights are protected, and they're going to do some due diligence that maybe a cash buyer wouldn't do. One of the things that's important is making sure that the transfer of the property to yourself is done correctly. It's a good closing, a good escrow, the deed is executed correctly with good legal investing. Second of all, make sure there's, of course, no remaining liens, mortgages, or judgments. Make sure that the search that you have on those records, the title search, not only searches for liens, but for judgments, for UCCs, for encumbrances, for easements, anything else that might be a claim on that property. In many cases, a cash buyer will just search for liens and not look for those other types of encumbrances. Another important factor is making sure that after your purchase, that no encumbrances attach in a short period of time afterwards. We've found many cases where a cash buyer purchases property and either the seller, a real estate agent, or some other party knows that this property is now a cash deal. There's no encumbrances. It's a very tempting asset to encumber with another loan. In some cases, the prior owner will put a mortgage on the property right before the closing, after your original title search is done, so they can get cash out of this property and keep making the payments on it, so you'll never know as a new owner that there's a mortgage on your presumably all cash purchase. So good due diligence before and after your purchase to make sure the property was clear before you bought it, and then after the transfer that it's clearly in your name with no encumbrances is important. If you have more questions about researching real estate records on property, you can reach us at our website at TitleSearch.com.